Welcome back to the channel, amazing collectors and coin enthusiasts. Hello everyone. Today we're exploring the incredible world of United States of America $quarter coins, including rare silver coins, cents, and hidden treasures that could be worth much more than you think. If you're passionate about valuable US coins, or you're searching for rare finds with inscriptions like, "In God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum," then this video is perfect for you. Many people don't realize that some ordinary-looking $quarter and silver coins can actually hold surprising value in today's coin market. In this video, we'll take a closer look at rare $quarter coins, collectible US currency, and valuable mint errors that collectors are actively searching for. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced coin enthusiast, this quick coins for a minute guide will help you understand what makes these coins so special. So before you spend your coins, make sure you watch this video till the end. You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. 1966 United States $quarter coin in your hand. A small piece of metal that carries history, mystery, and for some collectors, surprising value. This coin, marked with the iconic words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust," represents a fascinating period in American coinage when major changes were taking place behind the scenes. The year 1966 sits right in the middle of a transition era for US coins. Just a year earlier, in 1965, the United States stopped using silver in circulating quarters due to rising silver prices and coin shortages. So unlike older quarters made before 1965, the 1966 quarter is not silver. Instead, it is composed of a copper core layered between nickel, giving it that familiar silvery appearance but without precious metal value. This makes many people overlook it, but collectors know there's more to the story. On the front side of the coin, you'll see the profile of George Washington, facing left. This design has been a staple of US quarters since 1932. Above his head is the word "Liberty," and just below, near his chin, you'll find the phrase "In God We Trust." The date 1966 is clearly stamped at the bottom. While this design may look simple, small variations and condition differences can make a big impact on the coin's worth. Now flip the coin over, and you'll see the reverse design. A powerful eagle with wings spread wide, clutching arrows and olive branches. This symbolizes both strength and peace. Above the eagle, the words "United States of America" curve along the top, while $quarter appears at the bottom. This classic design remained in use for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coins in the world. One interesting fact about 1966 quarters is that they do not have mint marks. During the mid-1960s, the US Mint removed mint marks from coins to discourage hoarding and stabilize circulation. So whether the coin was made in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, you won't see any letter indicating its origin. This can make identification trickier, but it also adds a unique historical twist. When it comes to value, most 1966 quarters found in everyday circulation are only worth their face value, 25 cents. However, the story changes completely when you look at coins in exceptional condition. Collectors use a grading system to determine a coin state, and coins that are uncirculated or in mint state can be worth significantly more. For example, a 1966 quarter in average circulated condition may not attract much attention. But if you find one that is bright, shiny, and shows no signs of wear, what collectors call mint state, its value can rise to several dollars or even higher depending on its grade. Coins graded MS-65 or above are especially desirable. Another factor that can increase the value is the presence of errors. Mint errors are rare mistakes that happen during the coin production process, and collectors love them. Some 1966 quarters have been found with double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks. These errors can turn an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible worth far more than its face value. There are also special coins from 1966 known as special mint sets, often abbreviated as SMS. These coins were not released into circulation but were specially produced for collectors. They have a sharper, more polished appearance compared to regular coins. A 1966 SMS quarter in high grade can be worth significantly more, especially if it has a deep cameo finish, a striking contrast between the design and background. If you're wondering whether you might have a valuable 1966 quarter, there are a few things to check. First, examine the coin's condition. Look for sharp details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Next, check for any unusual features or errors. Finally, consider whether the coin might be part of a special mint set. Even though the 1966 quarter doesn't contain silver, it still holds historical importance. It represents a time when the U.S. Mint had to adapt quickly to economic pressures and changing public demand. This makes it a meaningful piece for collectors who appreciate not just value, but also the story behind the coin. Coin collecting is not just about finding something worth a lot of money. It's about discovering hidden history in everyday objects. A coin like the 1966 quarter dollar might seem ordinary at first glance, but with the right knowledge, you can uncover details that make it truly special. Many collectors started their journey by simply checking their pocket change. You never know what you might find. While most 1966 quarters are common, a rare high-grade example or an error coin could be sitting unnoticed in a drawer or coin jar. The phrase "In God We Trust" adds another layer of significance to this coin. First introduced on U.S. coins during the Civil War era, it became a standard feature on all coins by the 1960s. Seeing it on the 1966 quarter connects this small object to a much larger cultural and historical narrative. Over time, coins like this become more than just currency. They become collectibles, conversation pieces, and even investments. While the 1966 quarter may not make you rich overnight, the right coin in the right condition can still bring surprising returns. So the next time you come across a 1966 United States quarter dollar, take a closer look. Pay attention to the details, the condition, and any unique features. What might seem like just another coin could actually be a small treasure waiting to be discovered. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge is everything. The more you learn about coins like the 1966 quarter, the better your chances of spotting something valuable. And sometimes, the most ordinary coins hold the most interesting stories. The 1987 United States of America quarter dollar featuring the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust" is a coin that often gets overlooked. But collectors know it can hold interesting value depending on its condition and rarity. This coin belongs to the Washington Quarter series, one of the most widely collected coin series in U.S. history. First introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, these quarters have gone through multiple changes over the decades, but the 1987 issue still carries the classic design that many collectors admire. On the obverse side of the 1987 quarter, you will find the iconic portrait of George Washington facing left. Above his head is the word liberty, while just beside him appears the national motto, "In God We Trust." Below the portrait is the date, 1987, and if you look carefully, you will notice the P mint mark, which indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This small letter plays a big role in identifying where the coin was struck, and it's one of the first details collectors check. The reverse side of the coin features a powerful image of a bald eagle with its wings spread wide. The eagle is holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Above the eagle, you will see the inscription United States of America, and just below that, the denomination quarter dollar. The phrase "e pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one, is also present, adding to the coin's historical and patriotic significance. When it comes to value, the 1987 quarter is generally considered a common coin because millions were produced. In circulated condition, this coin is usually worth only its face value of 25 cents. However, the real value begins to appear when the coin is found in uncirculated or mint state condition. Coins that have never been used in daily transactions and still retain their original shine and detail can sell for higher prices, especially if graded by professional grading services. One interesting fact about the 1987 quarters is that they were not originally released into general circulation in the usual way. Instead, they were primarily sold as part of mint sets by the U.S. Mint. This makes them slightly more special compared to other years, even though they are still relatively easy to find today. Because of this, many examples available today are already in better condition than typical circulated coins. Collectors also look for errors and varieties in 1987 quarters. These can include off-center strikes, double die errors, or coins with unusual markings. Such error coins can be worth significantly more than regular coins, sometimes reaching into tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on the rarity and condition. That's why it's always a good idea to inspect your coins closely, even if they seem ordinary at first glance. The condition of the coin is the biggest factor that determines its value. Coins are graded on a scale that ranges from poor condition to perfect mint state. A coin graded MS65 or higher can be considered a high-quality piece, and collectors are often willing to pay a premium for such examples. Factors like luster, strike quality, and the absence of scratches or marks all contribute to a higher grade. Another factor that can increase value is demand. Even though the 1987 P quarter is not rare, collectors who are building complete sets of Washington quarters will still need this coin. This consistent demand helps maintain its market value, especially for well-preserved pieces. Additionally, coins with attractive toning or unique visual appeal may also attract higher prices among collectors. If you are searching through your pocket change or old coin collections, finding a 1987 P quarter in excellent condition can be exciting. While it may not make you rich overnight, it could still be worth more than its face value. Some high-grade examples have sold for several dollars, and in rare cases with exceptional quality or errors, even more. To determine the true value of your coin, you may consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. These organizations can provide an official grade and authentication, which can significantly increase buyer confidence if you decide to sell. Many collectors prefer certified coins because they come with a guarantee of authenticity and condition. The 1987 P quarter also holds educational value for beginners in coin collecting. It's an accessible and affordable coin that allows new collectors to learn about grading, mint marks, and coin design without spending a lot of money. Starting with coins like this can build a strong foundation for more advanced collecting in the future. Understanding the history and details of coins like the 1987 P Washington quarter can turn a simple piece of change into something much more meaningful. Every coin tells a story, from its design and production to its journey through circulation. Even a common coin can become special when you take the time to learn about it. For those who enjoy collecting U.S. coins, the 1987 P quarter is a great addition to any collection. Whether you keep it for its historical significance or its potential value, it represents a small but important part of American coinage. Taking the time to examine and understand coins like this can open the door to a fascinating hobby that combines the 1977 United States of America $quarter coin with the iconic Liberty, and In God We Trust inscriptions is one of the most interesting coins for collectors, especially those exploring modern American currency. At first glance, it may seem like a common coin you could find in everyday circulation, but when you look deeper, this quarter holds historical significance, collectible value, and in some cases, surprising worth. The 1977 quarter belongs to the famous Washington quarter series, which has been in production since 1932. This coin features the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, on the obverse side. The word liberty appears boldly above his head, while the phrase "In God We Trust" is inscribed to the left. These elements are not just decorative. They represent American values, patriotism, and trust in a higher power. On the reverse side of the 1977 quarter, you will find the majestic eagle design, a symbol of strength and freedom. The eagle is shown with wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, representing both readiness for defense and a desire for peace. The inscriptions United States of America and $quarter clearly define its origin and denomination. This classic design was used for decades before the introduction of newer state-themed quarters. Now, when it comes to value, most 1977 quarters are made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, meaning they do not contain silver like older quarters minted before 1965. Because of this, the majority of these coins in circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, collectors are always searching for coins in uncirculated or mint condition, as well as rare errors that can significantly increase value. If you happen to own a 1977 quarter in mint state condition, meaning it has never been used in circulation and retains its original shine, it could be worth anywhere from a few dollars to potentially higher depending on grading. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services tend to attract more attention in the market. The better the condition, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is error coins, and the 1977 quarter is no exception. Some rare minting errors can make these coins highly valuable. For example, off-center strikes, double die errors, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can fetch impressive prices. These errors are rare, but if you find one, it could turn a simple coin into a valuable collectible. Another important factor to consider is the mint mark. The 1977 quarter was minted in different locations, including Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Coins from San Francisco are often proof coins, which are specially made for collectors and have a mirror-like finish. Proof coins are generally more valuable than regular circulation coins, especially if they are in perfect condition. The history behind the 1977 quarter also adds to its appeal. This coin was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing economic changes and cultural shifts. While it may not be as old as some rare coins, it still represents a piece of American history that collectors appreciate. Owning a coin like this is like holding a small part of the past in your hand. Collectors often advise checking your coins carefully before spending them. A simple 1977 quarter could be more valuable than you think if it has unique features or is in exceptional condition. Use a magnifying glass to inspect details, look for unusual markings, and compare your coin with verified examples. If you are serious about coin collecting, it's also worth learning about coin grading systems and how condition affects value. Even small differences in wear, scratches, or luster can make a big difference in price. Keeping your coins in protective holders can help maintain their condition and preserve their value over time. In today's market, while most 1977 quarters are common, the demand for high-quality examples and rare errors continues to grow. Coin collectors around the world are always searching for hidden gems, and coins like the 1977 quarter remain an exciting part of that journey. So, the next time you come across a 1977 United States quarter with Liberty, and In God We Trust, don't overlook it. Take a closer look. You might just have a collectible piece worth more than its face value.